beautiful day, and oh my gosh, we're entering the last 10 days of Ramadan very, very shortly. I can't quite believe that. It's been an amazing journey so far, and inshallah, you've been able to take full opportunity of the Ramadan, inshallah. So thank you for joining me on the discussion show today. I have two guests. Firstly, I'll be speaking to Brother Basha, who is going to be talking about an initiative called Homes for the Rohingya. And inshallah, he'll be joining us very shortly and telling us about this campaign, this very worthy campaign. And inshallah, he'll be able to fill us in more about that very shortly. And at 6:30, inshallah, just after the advert, we will be talking to Sister Zara from Medical Aid for Palestinians organization, and she'll be talking us through some of the challenges that their organization faces. That particular organization was discussed last year when Brother Zohar came on to talk about his journey on the West Bank, where he biked around the West Bank, and that supplies that basically it's a charity that supplies medical equipment to Palestinians. So inshallah we'll be talking to her then. So hopefully inshallah Brother Pasha will be joining us very shortly. In the meantime, I hope everybody's been enjoying Ramadan FM so far. We were just discussing this morning the breadth of the shows that have come on this year. Alhamdulillah, we have over 50 shows, 50 different shows, and around 70 different guest hosts, actually, show hosts. So, mashallah, it's a fantastic success. And may it long continue. I mean, one of the chances that I will actually use right now is just to say, listen, if you're interested in becoming involved in Ramadan FM, now is the time to start expressing that interest, because as somebody who works very hard, and sees the hard work of the production team. Ramadan FM is not easy. It's not easy. And we need more volunteers to come on board, especially the young. This is your opportunity to learn some skills, get involved, because the people on the team, they're going to have their own lives and eventually they're going to move into other things. So if you want to continue listening to Ramadan FM for years to come, then please, let us know if you're interested. You can email us at info@ramadanfm.com. Go to the Ramadan FM website, ramadanfm.com. You can click on the links to email us. You've got WhatsApp text on there as well. We're streaming live on Facebook, YouTube, we're on Instagram and Twitter and everything else. And if you scroll down, you can see our shows. If this is the first time you're tuning in to Ramadan FM Milton Keynes, then really do have a look at all the breadth of shows that we have. And mashallah, it's pretty amazing. I'm on here right now. We are sponsored. This is a voluntary run organization. We do have a bit of a deficit this year, so we haven't quite met all of our costs. So if you do want to donate to Ramadan FM just so that we can meet our operating costs, I'll be very grateful. Get in touch with us at info@ramadanfm.com. It's, as I say, we're approaching the last 10 days. If you are interested in putting a sponsorship in for the last 10 days, please do get in touch again at info@ramadanfm.com. We monitor the email box constantly. So, we will be in touch with you very, very shortly. But just thank you to everybody involved in Ramadan FM, all of the volunteers, the guests, the show hosts, production crew. You know who you are, marketing, people who are editing, looking at playlists overnight, anyone who's got any questions, fielding those. And it's I can't sort of praise the team and everybody involved, because it's a tremendous undertaking and it's such a professional thing. So I'm going to try and make that point wherever I can. So hopefully inshallah we'll be joined by Brother Basha very, very shortly, who's going to be talking us through the campaign to try and get the Rohingya back on their feet. There are a lot of issues that are going on at the moment in terms of rehousing. We've got the Syrian people whose homes have been devastated. We've got the Rohingya whose homes have, been lost. They were forced out of their dwellings, and then they went into temporary areas of living in Bangladesh, and now that's burnt down as well. So inshallah, we're joined by Brother Basha. Assalamu alaikum. Are you there, Brother Basha? Assalamu alaikum. I think you're are you on mute, or can you unmute, please? Inshallah, he'll speak in just a second. Just feel free to jump in as soon as you can, Brother Basha, and tell us more about your campaign, inshallah. So we've got a link. If you're interested in looking at the link or making a donation, you can go on our website, ramadanfm.com, go onto YouTube, and have a look at Facebook as well. And there's a website, http://www.homes4, as in the number 4, Rohingya, spell ROHINGYA.com, and it's emergency appeal as well. Brother Basha, are you there? Assalamu alaikum. I could see he's up, but okay, possibly he's got problems. I'm sure our little tech guys will help with that. Brother Basha, please feel free to jump in as soon as you can. And just give us a yell, say Assalamu alaikum, I'm here, let me know you're online. Yeah, so as I say, there are issues facing us today. Assalamu alaikum. I nearly heard you there. Almost heard you there. Just jump in when you can. So this Ramadan, we've had a lot of campaigns going. Obviously, the world is in the state that it is. Assalamu alaikum. I'm sure he'll be with us very shortly. Feel free to talk. And trying to get people back on their feet, obviously, is a big responsibility of all of us. So inshallah, people can get on board with this. And again, as I say, visit the website for further information. And that's www.homes4rohingya.com. And you can also find out more information about anything on our Facebook page or our YouTube site. And if you missed any detail, then again, you can go and rewatch the videos on all those accounts. Assalamu alaikum, Brother Basha. I'm not sure if he can hear me, but I can hear him. Okay, I think he's online. I can kind of... Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. Okay, I'm sure he's going to try to speak. I wonder if you can call in, Brother Basha, if you're having struggles while you're listening. Actually, if you do want to call in, you can use the WhatsApp text 07591970241.
Hello,
So, walaikum assalam. How are you?
Please accept my apologies. It was actually on, can you believe it, on mute on the settings.
Okay, because I could see you unmute here, so you must have your own.
Yes.
How are you?
Alhamdulillah, I'm well. I'm very good, thank you.
Oh, fantastic. So thanks for coming on to the show.
Yes, can you hear me properly?
Yeah, I can hear you fine, no problem. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Fantastic, mashallah. So the initiative that you were discussing with us was about providing homes for the Rohingya, is that right?
Yes, yes. Well, as we've all heard in the news, over the last few years, with what the people of Rohingya have been through, especially in their original homes in the Rakhine state in Myanmar. From there, they were ousted, and they went through terrible persecution and driven out of their homes. And unfortunately, there wasn't. The Bangladeshi government. I mean, they did as much as they could at the time, and they've given them, they've allocated them in quite a huge area in the Cox's Bazar area, and until this day, about 900,000 of them died there. Unfortunately, a lot of the homes are just sort of makeshift homes and whatever materials they could get, um, and unfortunately, we have had since then at least 2 fires,
Mm.
and the recent fires have actually, destroyed quite a large area um, of the Cox's Bazar camp, covering at least up to 50,000 homes. So and this happened on March the 22nd, the last fire, and at least 50,000 refugees, been displaced, and so what we've done since then, Ramadan started obviously shortly after, and
Mm.
and we thought, we have to do our best, to see if we can accommodate as many people as possible, give them homes, um, you know, in the Kutabalong area of the camps. So obviously they've been moved away from where the fire is, and they've been relocated. And we are building homes, but inshallah, we're trying to raise for as many homes as possible. And alhamdulillah, we've had a good response so far.
Alhamdulillah. So these homes that are inshallah going to be created for them, are they long-term homes? Are they more permanent?
Uh, for for the meanwhile, yes. For the meanwhile, because I mean, at the moment, there's not much else we can do, unfortunately. It's a government controlled camps. Um,
Mm.
there's not, the only way we can sort of get them into sort of, let's say, big concrete homes is if they're allocated into much larger areas. And But at the moment, these this is where they've been allocated, and it is controlled by the government at the moment, as well as what can be done with the homes. So the best we can possibly do is we can build them, as you can see from the pictures. We can build them some good sturdy bamboo fiber homes, and they're spaced out as much as possible as well,
Mm.
much,
Mm.
much as is possible. But unfortunately, obviously, the camps are quite cramped. But there are some measures put in as well. For example, some brickwork in between homes, and uh, spaced out as much as possible, and some other fire hazard um, alternatives put into place. But yeah, this is the best we could do so far. It's got two large rooms in there, and it can accommodate a reasonable sized family. But yes, so we're trying to build as many of these as possible, um, and they are good and sturdy, and they do last for a long time. Alhamdulillah.
Okay, alhamdulillah. So what are you asking people to donate? How much does one home cost?
So one of these homes costs around £350, and and that includes everything from the foundation, digging the foundation, all the way to the for the full fiber home, bamboo fiber
Hmm.
with 2 rooms, and it also does include some maintenance every so often as well, because these homes do need maintenance, as all our homes do, really, especially being with bamboo fiber. Sometimes it can be susceptible to bugs, etc. Eating
Right.
fibers, and so yes, so they do also maintain these homes. Yes.
Okay. So what's the charity name and how can people go about donating it?
Right. So our charity, yes, is One Nation. Um,
Okay.
and we're still quite a small charity compared to the rest. But alhamdulillah, One Nation having a huge impact. Working in across the world, Asia, Africa, um, North Africa, Middle East,
Hmm.
even in South America now. We've started giving food parcels in South America, Brazil.
Yeah.
Um, we're The head office is based in Batley, West Yorkshire, but we've got offices across the country now.
Okay.
Still waiting for our Luton office soon, but inshallah.
Yeah, because you're based in Luton, aren't you?
Yes, I'm based
Yeah.
in Luton. Yeah, and you know, for any queries or any issues, you can call the Bain number, which is 0300 500 1000.
Mm.
Any If you want any information on the charity at all, it's info@onenationuk.org. The unique thing about this charity is it's not just a cliche, but it is genuinely 100% donation policy. Admin costs and all other costs are fundraised separately or are raised separately.
Okay.
You can be assured on that. You can go to the website. We've got the annual reports on there, and we're very open and transparent about finances and everything else. But for this particular project, this is the Ramadan project that I've set up, and you can donate directly on www.homesforrohingya.com.
Okay.
All one word, and you could put the number 4 or FOR. Both work, and that will redirect you to the Give Bright page,
Hmm.
where you can donate using your debit or credit card. And at the moment, alhamdulillah, since the beginning of Ramadan, we've raised just over 25 homes.
Mashallah. Wow.
And obviously the blessed 10 days and nights, are I think the 21st night for many of us start tonight.
Yeah.
So we hope for a very good response, and we hope that inshallah we can raise many more homes for them. Because I think the thing is, what really gets to, really softens the heart is when you think about what these people have been through, by being forcibly removed from their homes, and then, once they've been allocated to these camps, and then going through more huge trials by having, their homes burnt once again, and so I think, it's hard to imagine what these people have gone through, and just for £350, we can provide them with some dignity and, and a home for themselves, with good material, which is the norm for the area and the best we can actually do
Yeah.
at present.
So if people can't donate the whole 350, they can contribute towards it.
Whatever they like,
Yeah.
whatever. I mean, that's the price is 350, but whatever you can towards it, £1, 150, whatever you can.
Yeah.
Alhamdulillah, everyone's situation is different.
So we've got the website. You've also got a givebright.com site as well, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. This the www.homesforrohingya.com will take you to the Give Bright website page,
Hmm.
where this project page is located, and from there you can donate from there. Or there's also an option to fundraise if you want to fundraise something amongst your family, whatever it may be, amongst friends, amongst colleagues in these last few days. You can do that as well. And then we do have people that think,
So
oh,
that detail, just to let you know as well, Basha, is going on the Facebook page, the websites as well. So if you're listening to this and you're out and about, maybe, then please do visit our Facebook page, and then you can have a look at the links, and you can even replay this as well, this recording.
yes,
It's like you say, Basha, because I vividly remember when this all happened in 2017.
mm-hmm.
Because we were on Hajj, we didn't hear about anything until we got back, and this whole horrible situation had occurred. And I vividly remember one man lifting his mum up with a basket. She was in the basket while he did this dangerous crossing over to Bangladesh.
Yeah.
And these people were completely displaced. They were, violated. Human rights violations that occurred against them was, you know, you can't even speak about it. It's so awful. Um, and where their camps were situated when the fire happened, they're literally on a hill, and any sort of monsoon water can easily wash them away. So this is really important what you're talking about now, to try and get them into a more settled space.
Yes, absolutely. As you said, at that time, I remember it very well as well. At the time, we did emergency food packs when they arrived in the camps. But yes, I mean, I remember people sending, short clips about what happened, what's happening to these people and the horrors. And I actually couldn't watch it. I had to,
Mm.
it's absolutely horrifying. What they've been through. And then to arrive in an area where you're sort of cramped up in camps. And I mean, but alhamdulillah, it's at least they've been given this given this safe space, you could say, to a certain extent. But there's unfortunately, there have been two fires since, but we hope, that you know to give them, better quality homes, space them out a little bit more, and we hope, inshallah, also in the near future that other doors open for them, and then
Inshallah.
and then
Mm.
we can start building concrete homes.
Mm.
So we await that opportunity, and that's the same as we've done in Yemen. The opportunity came for some concrete homes, and same with Syria. So we hope the same for these people, because what they've been through is unimaginable horrors. Honestly, it's it's just
Yeah.
so difficult to actually fathom, what they've been through. And then for many, and for 50,000 of them to go through it once again when their homes get burnt, you know, once again just recently. So
Basha, what's your involvement? I mean, do you get to go out to these places? How close do you get to this sort of project?
a lot of the people I work with closely have been to these places.
Hmm.
Um, they have asked me previously to go to a couple of places, but I think I had a few things on. But inshallah, is definitely one of my ambitions is to visit this area, visit these camps, and and also obviously to also, if I can, to visit some of the homes in the Turkish border of the Syrians, um, and definitely, yeah, to actually, you know once this pandemic situation, inshallah, we
Inshallah.
is settled down, and I would definitely love to see it for myself. But people close to me, who work closely to me, have told me themselves, that, like, for example, when you're given like when you're given food, for example, you've got food packs, you've only got a certain amount that you
Mm.
can obviously give. And they say to me, after we've given these food packs, we have so many other people coming to us, literally begging at our feet for more, and you just feel that, you just feel so bad that you can't do more. You
Mm.
know that's all you can. That's all the food you've had for that day, and you've given it all out. And so there's such a need in that area, and so we can just
Yeah.
do the
Yeah.
best we can. Alhamdulillah, just do the best we can, and Allah gives to us, so and whatever we can give to these people, we can build them homes. And that, I mean, what a wonderful Eid present as well for them to, a lot
Yeah.
of them, to
Yeah.
find out that they're going to have homes built for them. So
Do you
yeah.
have a target amount that you want to reach? By the end of Ramadan, say.
So you know what? My my initial target was actually 10 homes. I thought, I know I should aim higher, but I thought, yeah, 10 homes would be, it would still be good. We got to 20 homes last week, and then just recently 25 homes, alhamdulillah. So
Alhamdulillah, mashallah.
I would love to have 50 homes, inshallah, and we can just make the best effort we can, and Allah will open doors and inshallah soften the hearts. Uh,
Inshallah.
yeah.
So we've got 1 minute 30 till the ad break. Do you want to quickly give out all of the contact details again so people can get on board with this, please?
Yes, of course, absolutely. As I said, if you've got any inquiries, you can also Google One Nation, and you can go to their website, info@onenationuk.org, or you can call 0300 500 1000. You can also donate online on the website, or you can literally go on to type in www.homesforrohingya.com, and then
Okay.
we'll redirect you to our Give Bright project page where you can donate whatever you can.
Okay. Inshallah. Pasha, thank you so much for coming onto the show. Sorry it was a bit short of time, but please
No,
do
no,
stay
not
in
at all.
touch. And
Jazakallah for the opportunity that you've given me last year as well and this year. I wish all of your viewers as well blessed few remaining nights and days. And please remember me also in your dua, and all the ummah, especially what that ummah are going through in Rohingya, in Syria, Pakistan, Yemen, everywhere, all over the world. Please make dua for all of us.
Will do, inshallah. Thank you. Jazakallah khair, Brother
Jazakallah.
Pasha. Take care. Assalamu alaikum.
Take care. Assalamu alaikum.
This is Ramadan 87.9 FM on your dial. From sun up to sun.